It's been like a month of me owning this bike, and I realized that I haven't showed you guys it yet. So, here it is. Here's my bike, and I'm gonna be talking about it a little bit. I'm gonna tell you what it is, what I changed in it, and just general the feel of owning it, riding it, etc. We have a beautiful weather. Right now it's really sunny. I'm actually really hot in this jacket. It's a winter jacket, but it's great when I'm riding because, the wind. I mean, it's good to ride without a jacket in the city, because it's not as windy. But just as I ride around the city, it's just like really, really windy. So it's good to have this. But anyway, let me take my gloves off and my jacket off, and I will talk about my bike for you guys. Alrighty, so like I said, I bought this bike like a month ago. As you know, I've talked about this on my channel many, many times that I want to have a motorcycle, and I passed my motorcycle exam like years ago, and I could not just get a bike. And eventually I told myself, this is the year, I'm getting it no matter what. And I started looking for the bikes like 2 months ago, maybe. I've had also, besides this model, I had Ducati, Monster, or Hypermotard on my mind, but I realized that they are very specific bikes, and you have to know what you're doing while fixing them, or have the right tools, etc., etc., and the parts. And I don't have a lot of mechanics around here, so I even called one mechanic, and he told me he's not going to be dealing with any Ducati. So I figured, all right, let's just go with Yamaha. I mean, it's a good company. It's that they're making great bikes. The parts aren't expensive. We can get them everywhere, and anyone can work on a Yamaha, which I'll get to that part. So I bought this. This is basically MT-07 in a different body, but I prefer this body than the MT-07's body. I mean, MT-07 is great. Like, it's great looking bike, but there's just something about this retro look, almost like a scrambler look that I wanted to have. So I decided on this one. Alright, so this is the bike up close. I mean, it's an XSR 700 from 2016. I haven't even told you that. This is Yamaha XSR 700 from 2016. That's the year. And it's in silver, as you can tell. I prefer red, but the tank covers are easily replaceable, so I can actually buy red tank cover and replace them myself. Alright, so this is how the bike looks like. That's a little walk around. Sorry if the camera is moving too quickly. I'm just having it on a tripod. So let me give you a little ASMR here and there. this of Timu actually today. I don't know if it's not too long, but I think it's better than the one that I had before, which is like right about here, and it would all the time just get somewhere right here, and I couldn't take it off. All right. Alrighty then. So that's about it. How with the when it comes to the sounds of the bike. Sorry for the occasional birds that you hear. Okay. Let's talk about the mods. I mean, mods that I did on this bike. So and this bike is that, like, so far it was crazy easy to do any work on it. I mean, I cleaned the chain, I looped the chain myself. I changed the oil and the filter, and the reason I'm saying it is that because I literally have like two left hands when it comes to mechanic stuff. Like, I cannot do anything on a car, which is, I mean, I can change the light bulbs, can change the tire, okay, that's okay, but like any maintain on a car, I'm not touching it. But here on the bike, it's like, it's very satisfying to do things yourself, and it's also like it makes you feel good, makes you feel manly when you do the work yourself. So the first thing that I did, I mean, not first, but generally what I did is just I took this front fender here. It was like really big, really silver fender here. It looked ridiculous. And also, I painted this black, but I only spray painted it. I don't know if you can see it, but already like the paint is chipping here because I was pressure washing it, the bike, and I guess it was just too much power and the paint came off, but I'm just gonna repaint it again. So I painted this. Also, right here, somewhere right here, there was like the orange reflect that they put like on the, just so you could be seen from far away. I took it off. It looks cleaner. It looks better without that. Next thing that I did, I changed the turn signals. The one that I had before, they were stock, and there were these big, indicators, blinkers, whatever you want to call it. They were really big. They looked really Chinese and cheap, and it was just ugly looking. Next thing that I did in the front, but I'm just gonna take you from this point of view. Also, okay, I'm just gonna talk about it later. Next thing that I did was this speedometer. It was originally here, right here, at the center of the handlebar. I kind of didn't like it. It felt like it's taking too much space here, and also I had to look really down when I was riding it just to see how fast I'm going, what gear I'm in. So I had to, put my head down a lot. And I saw on YouTube, someone posted a video of them relocating the speedometer. The newer XSRs, they have the speedometer right here, but there's only a bracket for this side of the handlebar on my model. So I bought this bracket. It was like it's like two pieces of metal, and they were so expensive. I don't know why. So I took the speedometer from here, put the bracket here. Also, during this, I realized that the cable that goes to the speedometer to give it power. Everyone like on the YouTube, on the tutorial that I saw, they had it from this side. Mine was on this side, which was really weird. So I had to take the reflector off, the headlight off, take the bracket for the headlight, and just try to maneuver the cable to this side so it would look better. Because if I didn't, it was just like hanging here, it looked disgusting. So that's what I did. Next, a little minor thing that I did. The guy that I bought it from had a sticker here, red sticker, something 83. It looked really bad in my opinion, so I took that off. Like I said, I looped and cleaned the chain. What else did I do? Let's take a look. I think. Oh, right. This is just another big thing that I did. So here's the radiator. It's silver, and stuff, and it doesn't come with the guard for the radiator. So I bought the black guard for the radiator. I put it on. I also spray painted this because they were silver, so I sprayed this black, and also from the other side, so it looks like more black, than silver. But I also gotta paint this top. I think you can paint it. I'm gonna have to see the tutorial on YouTube. Do I have to like take it off or anything? And I also want to spray paint this because it's silver. I want it black, but then again, this color is just like washed off black. It's more of like turning into silver gray color. So I don't know. I might have to spray paint this one as well to match it, to look good. Because if I'm just gonna spray paint this one, it's gonna be black and this is gonna be like gray. It's not gonna be looking good. So I guess that's it when it comes to modifications and what I did on this bike. Then I'm gonna tell you now what I wanna do on this bike eventually. So eventually I wanna replace the headlight. Right now I'm gonna take you from this side so you can see better. Right now it is hella big, like it is so big. Looks ridiculous. There are special I'm looking at a Koso Thunderbolt headlight, but it's really expensive. Like, what the fuck? It's so expensive for a headlight. So the headlight's gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's what I want to do. And the next major thing that I want to do is I want to change the stock exhaust. This is stock. It sounds like a scooter. It sounds ridiculous. So that's what I want to also do. But I think I'm going to be looking at a used ones. I don't want to pay too much. I'm already set back a lot because I bought this bike, but that's okay. And next thing that it is like has to happen for sure. The previous owner, as you can see, like welded the tail. He did a tail tidy, so to say, but he welded a piece of metal to the frame, and it looks bad. It's getting rusty, and this stoplight, it's just ridiculous looking light. So there are special not a fender, but like special tail tidy kits that you can buy on Amazon or eBay, and you can put on the bike under the frame without welding or anything. So I'm either gonna have to like sand this, clean it off, and hope that I'm gonna do a good job and nobody would be able to tell, which probably not gonna happen. Or I noticed that you can actually just replace this part of the frame. There are like a couple screws holding it, and you can buy back frame off eBay, so I can also do that if I'm not gonna be able to, deal with the back how I like. Other than that, I think that's about it for for the most part. Um, so I got these two things to do, three things actually: headlight, exhaust, and tail tidy. These are three things that I gotta do as fast as I can. But first, I gotta bounce back after buying this motorcycle, and that's about it, I guess. The mirrors were originally, not originally, but the guy put them upwards, like they were on the top of the handlebar. I put them on the down here because I think it just looks way better here. The visibility is a little bit worse, but you can just get used to it, and you can just when you're riding it, you can just put your hand up a little bit and you can see anything like this. And also, like, in one mirror I can see on the both sides, so it's a win for me, I guess. Alrighty, thanks so much for watching this video, but before I finish, I also want to thank you because it honestly wouldn't be possible for you. I know this channel, I've been saying that it's just lacking content, but for years you've been watching and supporting me here on YouTube, on Patreon. I'm not gonna lie, this is like mostly thanks to you, because I don't think I would be able to afford a bike without doing YouTube or Patreon. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you liked this video and you enjoyed it. I just felt like I needed to show you because you are a part of it. So I think it's only fair that you know what's up. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in my next one, okay? Take care. See you later.